So look, I mean, just moving, finally on to sort of you as a, you've been in this market a long time, and you've been here for a number of years. What do you think are the most important characteristics of a professional trader, David? You've seen, you mentioned some of the things that maybe when this is for someone that's just, to summarise some of your thoughts, but those that have been successful, that you'll know a number of them in the marketplace that have been, they've probably had the ups and downs. What anything you particularly would sort of notice from those, from meeting those people as characteristics? You think, that's what separates the good from the great.
It's establishing consistency. So it's taking the emotion out of your trading, thinking of every trade as a test of your idea. Not getting upset when it goes wrong and thinking the market's against you, because the market will do what the market will do, but making sure that you're limiting you limit the amount of money you risk when trades go wrong, but you really capitalize on the ones that go right. So that is sort of good traders understand when they've got a position which is trending in a particular way, they will add to that at the right time. So they sort of look for pullbacks, they look for where the momentum is going in the market, and they trade accordingly. So the good traders are experienced traders. They've been around a bit. They understand sometimes that markets will break down below resistance, but go above support. That might not be that might not be a reason for closing the trade necessarily. So they give themselves a bit of leeway on things like that. But ultimately, they're consistent in their trading, and they make sure that their losses are limited. They always try and sort of have you're always trying to make more money on your winners than you lose on your losers.
Who else? Any commentators or gurus? Anyway, where you obviously do a bit of trading yourself, like you said, and you still, I'm sure you still like this. Any comment? People that you from a market perspective that you like listening to or reading, or any favourite people out there in the market that people are watching this can think, well, actually, I'll have a look at them as well.
Yeah, I'd recommend, and these are all going to be things that people that you can access for free.
Okay.
Just even if it's a sort of a basic service, they'll probably offer, you can pay a few dollars a month or whatever for something a bit more extensive. But I will recommend the following. First of all, I'd recommend John Mauldin of Mauldin Economics. He writes an incredible weekly letter which covers the macroeconomic environment. He's a great writer. Now, there's a chap who's allied to him called Jared Dillian, who also writes a free weekly newsletter, and I would look out for that. I'm just trying to think what it's called, actually. It might be called the Daily Dirt Nap, but anyway, he writes brilliantly, very entertainingly about the markets. If you're looking for something a bit more entertaining, Hugh Hendry on Twitter. I wouldn't necessarily sort of trade on the back of him, but he's certainly worth looking out for. Let me say, Lance Roberts of RIA, that's Real Investment Advice. Again, great. He's an entertaining character. He understands charts. He understands the macro outlook, so he's very good as well. And Avi Gilbert, who you can find on Seeking Alpha, is the most exceptional technical analyst, and he has something called the Market Pinball Wizard. I think they're well worth a read. Yeah, well worth following.